Thank you for joining the May Buffalo Pride meeting. I'm your Pride President, Erin Natalino. This is our last Pride meeting for the school year. I'd like to start off by thanking all of the parent volunteers and everyone that came out to support Founders Day, the Barbecue Bash, and the golf tournament. We had great turnout and we appreciate everyone coming out. I'm going to now turn this over to Courtney Gage, our Vice President.
Hi everyone, I'm Courtney Gage, and this week we are honoring our teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week, May 2nd through the 6th. We are showering our teachers with love, and we hope that you do also. We appreciate our teachers year-round, but let's make sure to give them a little extra hugs and attention and thank your teacher.
The Villages Charter School has exciting news to share. It is with great honor to introduce the Buffalo Promise. The Buffalo Promise is brought to you by the Buffalo Scholarship Foundation. The Buffalo Scholarship Foundation was founded in 2005. It is a 501c3 charitable organization with only one purpose: to assist Villages High School graduating seniors as they pursue their post-secondary education. So what is the Promise? The Buffalo Promise is a scholarship awarded guaranteed to all eligible graduating students of the Villages High School who plan on attending an accredited post-secondary institution. So how does it work? You take the number of years a student has been with the Villages Charter School and you multiply it by $200, and that's the number that's awarded. For example, if a student attended the Villages Charter School kindergarten through 12th grade, that's a total of 13 years, which is a max of $2,600. We set that number because that's about what it costs to attend a state college in Florida, 1 year's tuition or 2 semesters. So who's eligible? All graduating seniors of the Villages High School are eligible to participate with the Buffalo Promise. Of course, there's a few things that need to be tended to. One, they do have to meet their 150 hours of volunteer time. In addition, all parents have to complete their parent involvement requirements. So, how does a student apply for the Buffalo Promise? The good news is students do not need to apply for the Buffalo Promise. No essays are needed, no applications are required. Now, students can apply for the named scholarships, such as Buffalo Scholarship and any new scholarships they add in the future. But for the Buffalo Promise, they do not need to apply as it is automatic. After graduation, students will notify the Villages High School as to which accredited post-secondary institution they will be attending. Awards will be deposited with the accredited institution designated by the student and can be used for purposes typically charged by the school, such as tuition, room and board, and fees. A few things to note. A student must be enrolled as a full-time student with at least 12 credit hours per semester for 2 consecutive semesters. Students must also maintain a 2.0 GPA. Sometimes students are awarded several scholarships from organizations or even the school they are currently attending and do not necessarily need the funds. Students can defer the use of any Buffalo Scholarship Foundation or even the Buffalo Promise. Let's say they did not need the funds and had enough scholarships their freshman year. And let's say they chose to wait to use those funds until their sophomore, junior, senior year. That's perfectly fine as long as they are good standing students. However, if a student chooses not to go to school later on, which is perfectly fine, They would then basically forfeit their scholarship at that time, and the funds would come back to the Buffalo Promise and be awarded to another student. If you have any questions in regards to the Buffalo Promise, please feel free to contact the central office at 352-259-2350. We hope all students are aware of this award and take full advantage of it. Go Buffalo!
Hi everybody, my name is Jason Poplowski. I'm the executive chef here at the Villages Charter School. I hope you enjoy this short presentation on some healthy summer eating tips. With longer days, hotter temps, and summer break on the horizon, it's really easy to slip out of your normal routine and allow your healthy eating habits to go by the wayside. Making sure your kids stay consistent with their eating habits during the summer ensures both short-term and long-term health benefits. Keeping them full of vitamins and nutrients they need helps them stay active and sets consistent, healthy eating habits for them at any time of year. Here are some helpful tips to keep in mind this summer.
Be adventurous. Encourage your kids to just try it. Have them touch it, smell it, taste it, and even take a small bite. Take them shopping and let them choose a new food. Encourage your kids to try the samples at the deli or the supermarket. Kids will try all sorts of foods if it's fun and exciting. Try to eat 5 or more colors a day. Different colors have different health effects, so it's important to eat a variety.
If kids are outside being active and sweating, they need to stay hydrated. Although it may be tempting to just let the kids grab whatever they want out of the fridge, it's important to keep control over what they drink. Sugar-sweetened drinks are not recommended at any time of year. This includes sweet teas, lemonade, juice, soda, and even Gatorade if you're not consuming enough water. Instead, offer things like adding fruit to water for flavor, or even sparkling flavored waters as a way to keep things fun and interesting. 100% fruit juice is okay in moderation, but no more than a cup a day. Kids, especially when they're thirsty, can down several cups of juice at a time, so you want to keep them from drinking too much sugar.
Drinking more water increases your energy, helps with digestion, puts you in a better mood, and keeps your skin healthy. It's very good for your heart, prevents headaches, increases metabolism, and helps you to avoid overeating.
Most children eat breakfast because their parents give it to them or it is part of their family morning routine. But the breakfast habit can soon slip when teenagers grow up. Even if it is just a banana and a glass of milk, teach your children that some food in their stomach kickstarts the body for the day, making it easier to control weight and giving them energy for work, study, and play. Here are some really easy and healthy recipes to make over the summer. There's a time to play, a time to work, and a time to rest, and a time to eat. Remind your kids that it takes about 20 minutes for their brain to message their stomach that they're full. Here are some benefits of slow eating.
Eating slowly increases your fullness hormones. It allows you to enjoy your food, and it helps you to eat less. It also helps with better digestion and can help you to avoid overeating.
Children are more likely to become discerning, adventurous eaters if they know how to cook. Give them their own aprons and let them help you in the kitchen. If the thought of kids in the kitchen sounds horrific, enroll them in school cooking class. As a guide, at the following ages, kids should be able to help in the kitchen with these following procedures.
Hi everyone, I'm Karen Bauer-Sox, one of your elementary media specialists. Ms. Sawaki and I are going to share some exciting information about our summer reading program this year. So let me go ahead and begin with our dates and times. So you need to know when we are having this program. So our dates or time are June the 7th through the July 21st. We're going to have Tuesdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., Thursdays from 2 to 6 p.m. And if our children are in summer camp, they will be able to visit the Media Center from 1 to 2 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, we will be using the primary and the 4th and 5th grade buildings this summer. We will not be using the intermediate at all. We're going to split up how the kids come and get the books, because what we have on our shelves would be the perfect place for them to come. So our incoming kindergartners, first and second grade students will check out books from the primary, because we have more books that are at their level and they will be able to find plenty to read this summer. Our incoming third, fourth, and fifth graders will be checking out books from the fourth and the fifth grade centers. Now, we always set a goal for our students, so we have a summer reading goal, of course, that we would love to see them achieve. So here we have listed out per grade. So kindergarten, first, you see 3 points and 5 points, and our second grade's 5 points as well. Our third graders, 6 points, and our fourth grade, 8, and then our fifth grades are 10. So we know that they are reading bigger chapter books as they get older, and that'll be much easier for them to achieve those higher goals. We always ask that they receive 80% or higher comprehension on their books, even in summer. Make sure that they're understanding what they're reading. And in August, we will recognize those students that make this goal before the last day of summer reading, or even on that last day of summer reading, and with a small prize, and just to recognize them for their effort during the summer. Now, we do limit fourth and our fifth graders just a little bit. We don't allow them to test under a second grade level book, and there will be a limiter on their account, so they will not be allowed to test on that. So if they try, they will ask for a password that they will not have access to. Now, Ms. Sawaki is going to share some exciting news with us about our Buffalo Book Olympics. So I will let her finish up the presentation. It was nice to see all of you again, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Karen. I'm Miss Sawaki. I'm the other elementary media specialist here at the Villages Charter School. And I wanted to talk to you all about our Buffalo Olympic books, otherwise lovingly known as our Bob books. We started that this year. Instead of doing Sunshine State books, we chose our own list of 15 books. So they date back further than just 2 years, like Sunshine State books do. This is going to be next year also. We're going to do 15 new books that we've chosen, not necessarily just published, but a new list for our school. They're for grades 3, 4, and 5. Students need to read at least 3 to vote for their favorite book in the spring. If your child reads all 15 books, they will get a special treat at the end of the year. And it's a huge undertaking, and we've had quite a few students do it. So I'm really excited to get more and more students each year to read all 15. And the list will be posted on our website as soon as it is finalized, and it'll also be sent out with our summer letter. The next thing I would like to talk to you all about is a great PI experience for you all. This is the book The Energy Bus by John Gordon. You can check it out at any one of our media any one of our media centers here on campus. And it's a really good book. It's written in story form. It's about positive energy, working with other people, but it's told, like I said, in story form. So it's a lot of fun. It's a really good read, and you can earn 2 hours of informational PI time. Um, you and your spouse or the child's other guardian can both read it and test on the book, and then you would be able to get 4 hours between the two of you. If you would like to do this, when you get finished reading the book, please contact me, Tara Zawacki, or Karen Bowersax. Our email addresses are down here at the bottom. Please email us and we'll email you the quiz to take. You take it and then email us back to let us know that you've finished, and we will put your PI time in. You do need a 60% or higher in order to receive credit for the book. Like I said, this is a really fun read. And the last thing I'd like to talk to you about are ebooks. Now, this is a great resource for over the summer. You can get books for your child either at one of our media centers, at the primary center, or at the 4th and 5th grade center, or the public library, or you can use ebooks, and this is found on our website as well. Here you can see the link to the ebooks, which is Access 360, and your child's username is their first initial and their 10-digit student number that can be found on Skyward. Most students know their student ID number because they use it to log into their Chromebooks every day, and the password is simply Buffalo. So if you'd like to use this resource, it is awesome. There is a lot of choices of books. Like I said, because we're partnered with Sumter County Libraries, this gives your students more access to many, many more books. All right, well, I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for being with us. And now I'll pass it over to the middle school with Miss Claire Brooks.
Hello, welcome to the middle school information about summer reading. All of this information is located on tvcs.org. If you click middle school and then you come over here to the media center, you will be able to locate all of this information at any time that you wish. So it is an upcoming event. So if I come up to the top and click here, I have posted the newsletter with all of the information. So each summer we require AR testing, and you can get a book from our school library or any location you wish. Public library, purchase a book, or ebooks. Now, if you get a book from another source, please make sure that you go onto arbookfinder.com to make sure that that book indeed has an AR test. Sometimes it takes a while for the company to create the tests on a newly published book. Now, here are the points that are required. Students going into 6th grade need 10 points, going into 7th grade need 11, and going into 8th need 12. This is the same goal we've had every summer for a while now. Now, our library will be open, and it is the same as the elementary schools. And to come into our library at the middle school, you will go to the north side of the building, and there is an exterior staircase that you will use. Now, we do keep it at a 2 books at a time for 2 weeks. And if parents want to check out parenting books for PI, they can do that in addition to student books, and they will AR test in the library or following the same rules, guidelines as the students. You can also make payments. We have students who have Chromebook damage payments that need to be paid for, or maybe some library book that need to be paid for. You can pay with us, or in the accounting office, they do take credit cards. Now, over the summer, you may take AR tests online at any location or here in our school. Please note that the first 2 days of school, August 4th and 5th, those will also count towards their summer goal. So they do have the 2 first days of school to create it. Now, online, you will be able to take it. This is a little bit different than the elementary school. Monday through Fridays only from 7 to 7, and please pay attention to the dates. You may come take it in person in the library. We will be ready for you. And please know, all AR tests have these guidelines. As a student, you pledge not to cheat in any way. If you cheat, your test will be deleted and you will receive a referral or other disciplinary action. We do want our students to sit alone, make sure they choose the correct grade level to take their test in, and no AR tests will be deleted from your account just because you took the wrong test. And you should not have your book with you. It is not an open book test. So please, again, look at this newsletter whenever you have the opportunity and if you have more questions. So more information for summer. If you click on library books, you can access your personal library account. This will show you what books are checked out to you. And if you owe any fees, just follow these directions. Click on this link. The link to, you can also search for books, and that link is here also. You can click on Destiny, or you can, like I said again, come up here, click on the Follett Destiny, and you can search our library for books. It will also tell you the AR information if you need to know for that particular book. And please notice that 6th graders, upcoming 6th graders, this YA is a designation of young adult books. So since we are a school, any students in 6th grade will require parent permission, and it can simply be a note written by the parent or using a note that we have provided to check out YA books from our library. Now, this does not apply to 7th and 8th graders. It also doesn't apply to books that a 6th grader checks out from any other source. And 6th graders may take AR tests that are YA, but for checking out from the school library only, that is what we regulate. There's access to ebooks and audiobooks provided for our students for free through the Sumter County Public Libraries. And you may also search Destiny through AR and points, however many, to find a book by a certain point value. So students, when you're AR testing, please take a test on a book that is your approximately around your reading level. However, we don't do ZPD restrictions here like they did in the elementary school. And here's another tab for more AR information. Again, a link to AR Book Find. And here is a link to go to Accelerated Reader. So if you are taking an AR test at home, you may do that here. You may also come up to TVCS sort of bookmarks, and there is a link there. So either way, whether you're on a Chromebook, the school-issued Chromebook, or if you're just on anything else that has an internet connection, you can take your AR test, and it will be linked to your account. Now, especially 5th graders who will not have their Chromebook, students forget their AR username and password because Chromebooks store it for them. So please be sure that you write down and put in a safe place what your AR login information is, so that when you go to take a test, it is you don't forget it. You do not have to do an AR log over the summer. So if you were a middle school student this school year, you're probably used to doing that. All right. One last thing. If our current 6th and 7th graders will still have their Chromebooks over the summer, if you have any issues, please know that there are tips and tricks here on the website. If you are having connection issues, if you need to clear your browsing history, power wash your device, if it won't turn on, there are some tips and tricks here that would like for you to look at before you call the media center or the school. And then here are more information about Sunshine State books, PI opportunities, and other things, including links to the public libraries where you can go and participate in their summer programs. They usually have lots of awesome summer reading programs. And we look forward to seeing you when you come back to school. Have a wonderful summer.
Greetings from VHS. Hi, I'm the media specialist, Susan Whitaker, and I'll be sharing info with you about the high school summer reading program. VHS is kicking off our high school summer reading program called One School, One Book. All VHS students and incoming ninth graders will read the book Find a Way by Brad Hurtig. Brad was a junior in high school when he was involved in an accident that resulted in the loss of both arms. His inspirational story demonstrates our village's core values of hard work and creativity. Not only did he recover from the injury, but Brad returned to his football team as a tackler, a pass catcher, and a leader. Students are encouraged to buy the book for $6 beginning May 2nd at the VHS Media Center. The first 100 students to purchase a book will also receive a free Find a Way water bottle. And as students read the book, they will understand the importance of that water bottle. Books are also available for checkout during the week of May 9th and until the last day of school. Brad is coming to speak with our students in August, so students must have the book read when they return for the start of next year. Find a Way is also a book that parents can read for informational hours. Read the book, complete the quiz, and kick off the 22-23 school year earning 2 easy informational PI hours. Also during the summer, we encourage students to use Access 360, which is a catalog offered through Sumter County Library. Their ebooks and audiobooks are great for summer travels because they leave more room in suitcases for souvenirs. You can find the link for Access 360 on the VHS Media Center's webpage under Reading Resources. Students' logins are their Skyward IDs, and the password is Buffalo, which is all lowercase. Also, I encourage them this summer to check out goodreads.com. It's a great way to zero in on books that teens recommend and also what they don't recommend, and they are able to keep track of the books that they read independently this summer. Goodreads will help them decide what to read next, and it will also give them insight for new genres. If you have any questions, here's my contact info as well as my media assistant, Emma Sentel. We'd be glad to help you answer any questions. Look for the information on our webpage, and thanks for listening.
Hello, students and parents. I'm Richard Pettis, the athletic director at the Villages High School. I'd like to share some things going on this summer, and I hope you're looking forward to a relaxation summer. Our coaches host different sport programs this summer, and I want you to know how you can stay active this summer. First of all, these are the teams that will be doing sport programs. We have our volleyball team. We have cross country, football, golf, swimming, and bowling, along with our cheer and dance team. We also will have basketball for girls and boys, wrestling, soccer, girls weightlifting, followed by baseball, softball, track and field, tennis, and boys weightlifting. One great opportunity for our incoming ninth graders is for you to get started early. That way you can get to know the coaches a little better, and also come and find out what's going on at the high school. So when you start high school in August, you'll be very comfortable. So stay active this summer, get involved in our sport programs, and go Buffalo.
Hello, everyone. It's Leanne Yerk from the elementary school. And this week, the first week in May, is Teacher Appreciation Week. So it would be wonderful if you could just give an email or a shout out to your children's teachers and thank them for all their hard work. It is the beginning of the month of May. I reminded the boys and girls in announcements on May 2nd that it's our last month of school, but it's still important and every day counts. So if you could help us with that. I know they're getting excited about summer, and they hear us say things like it's the last day to read all 15 Buffalo books and things like that. But every day is important. We do have state testing starting back up this week as well, and we want the boys and girls to do their best. We certainly don't want them to stress about it, but it is time to show what they know, and they have really worked hard this year. So we want that to show, and we do use the data to help with classes and things to know what they've mastered and to help them to continue to learn and grow. We also are in the process of scheduling all of the end of the year awards programs. So at the elementary level, kindergarten through fourth grade, the teachers have individual class awards, and this year we're excited to say they get to go back to in person. And so your teacher will be notifying you of when those are. We'd love for you to be able to come, but if not, your children will bring home their awards to share with the family. So again, kindergarten through fourth grade will be in the classrooms. So yes, space is limited. And then fifth grade, we're going to have this year in our gym at the fourth and fifth grade center, and about 3 or 4 classes together at one time instead of having all 11 classes together. So more information coming out soon. This summer, we will be having our summer reading program, meaning that our libraries will be open, our media centers at the primary center and the 4th and 5th grade center. So there are books for all reading ages and levels at those 2 centers. The intermediate center will be closed this summer because, very much like the middle school last summer, the intermediate summer is getting a renovation this summer with all new decor and new furniture. So we're very excited about that. So again, more information coming. They can also AR test on those days that our media centers are open. So want to thank you so much for a great school year. It has been another one of those difficult years with the pandemic, but thank you for your cooperation, and thankfully things eased up and got better, and the boys and girls have had a fun time. It was great to have field trips back. Matter of fact, we finished up with our 4th graders going to St. Augustine the end of last week. And yesterday, our 5th grade safety patrols got to go on a thank you for your service field trip to one of the village's bowling alleys for some bowling time together and lunch. So we believe we've had a great year, and we're going to continue it strong. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our very last Buffalo Pride of the 21-22 school year. I'm Peggy Irwin, the principal at the middle school. At this point, I think everybody knows me, so welcome. Okay, as we are in May, lots of things happening. We have lots of end-of-year exams, lots of state testing. So please, parents, make sure that your students are charging their Chromebooks every night and that they're putting it in their backpacks every morning. And if you want them to go ahead and pack their charger just so that they make sure they have enough charge to take all of those exams, please feel free to do that. Okay, May is also a busy month when it comes to events. We have May 6th, 8th graders will be traveling to Universal for Grad Venture. They leave school at around 2 in the afternoon and get back somewhere around midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's a grand time for all. That's for my 8th graders. We do have also on, I think, the May 18th, we have our final chorus and band concert, so please plan on attending. It should be a great showcase of our middle school talent. And then, of course, on the very last day of school, we will have our 8th grade promotion parade. And at this point, all of our 6th and 7th grade students will also be participating. We are going to have lots of tents and a lot of cheering as they go around to collect their promotion certificates. But remember that our students must be doing well. They need to make sure that they have excellent behavior. So we look forward to having a fun day for all. Once the promotion parade is over, we will also have lots of activities for our 6th and 7th graders, and we'll round out the day for our 6th and 7th graders with an award assembly where they can also celebrate each other as they get recognized for all the good things they've done throughout the year. And that will be a dress down day on the very last day of school, which is May 20th. Okay, those are all the things that are going on. If you need more information, please make sure you go to our middle school website. Check out the calendar. Those are all posted there. You can also always check out the hot topics that Dr. McDaniel keeps up. He makes sure that everyone is informed on everything that's going on every day. So we look forward to a great end of the year and finish strong.
Good evening. We're past the midpoint of the last quarter, and the end of school is an extremely busy time at VHS. Graduation plans are starting to come together. Awards ceremonies, Buffalo Scholarship Awards Night are all being finalized. Senior parents, make sure that you're keeping up with all your seniors' upcoming events. At this point of the year, all 214 seniors have met state-required graduation requirements. So if all of our seniors maintain a 2.0 and finish all state required credits, it looks like we will graduate 100% once again. Great job, senior class. 100% graduation doesn't come easy, and it doesn't just happen. It requires a tremendous amount of extra work for teachers, counselors, administration, coaches, and all staff members to assure that each of our students walk across the line on graduation. VHS has an incredible faculty and staff and do a tremendous job of helping our students achieve success. Spring sports are in full effect and winding down. Baseball, softball, track and field, boys and girls tennis, and boys weightlifting are all experiencing successful seasons. Ellis Poplaski was crowned state champion in his weight class for weightlifting, and Christian Sarakinas was second runner-up in his weight class. Both boys and girls won district championships in tennis and in track and field. It was the first time in school history that the boys team brought home the district title. The Performing Arts Department has spent countless hours preparing for the spring play, Curtains, a comedy, murder, mystery musical held at the Sharon, and it was magnificent. They really knocked it out of the park that night. The acting was superior, the vocals outstanding. If you were not able to attend, you missed out on an excellent show. Such a great job for everyone involved. The Golden Girls VHS cheer team and dance classes are preparing for the 18th annual spring dance performance that will be held at the Sharon on May 12th through the 14th. These tickets sell out fast, so make sure that you secure a ticket to watch an outstanding performance. The VHS choir journeyed to Williamsburg, Virginia for a national choir competition. They entered in 2 divisions and brought home first place trophies for both with superior ratings. Over 35 schools participated in the event. The Singing Buffalo also brought home a very special trophy, the Esprit de Corps Award. This was presented to the team that was the most hospitable, respectable, and courteous. Great job to the entire course department. Spring also brings testing season, and VHS students are completing industry certification exams, preparing for advanced placement AP exams. Dual enrollment college exams are winding up, and FA state testing, final projects, and regular final exams. We always encourage students to make sure they're preparing appropriate for these tests, which means studying properly, getting enough rest, and eating right. Please make sure that you're checking your email, Skyward Parent Connection page, and VCS Hot Topics to stay in tune with all the happenings of VHS. Have a great evening, and go Buffalo!